Hiya, I'm Carl. I'm George, and we are Abergele TV. He winked, didn't he? So here we are in Abergele on a beautiful sunny day. We're in the allotments where we were in July, and as promised, we're back. And we will have an interview with Andrew Woods. But today, as I said, is an open day, so let's go and have a look. Hi, Debbie.
Hiya, how you doing?
How long have you been in the allotments?
Not that long, actually. We took over the allotment a couple of months ago. I came up purely by chance, saw the area, saw that there was some nice plots, messaged Andrew Wood to ask if there were any plots available, and this plot and the plot down there, which is my friend's, were actually available. So, yeah, we said we'd take them over for the rest of the year. It was a bit of a challenge. Quite a few weeds going on, but yeah, we're making the best of it.
Yeah. So what was your motivation for taking on the plot?
I've always wanted to have an allotment, always. It's been a dream of mine since I was young. We moved to the area a year ago. I've got a small garden, but I can't really grow much in it. So yeah, I just wanted to, I've had experimenting with pots, growing things in pots, but I wanted something a bit more large scale. And also, I hope you don't mind me mentioning, I run a community shop as well, so any excess produce also goes into the shop as well for my customers. So,
well, that's very commendable, to be honest with you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, Debbie, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're welcome.
And I'm sure we'll capture you being busy doing stuff.
I would imagine so,
during
yeah.
the course of the morning.
I've got some potatoes to put in, so, come back for live action potato planting later.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem, thanks.
Andrew, when we were here last in July, we promised you that we would come back again. Well, here we are. So what's changed? Anything exciting?
Right, changes have been that obviously you've done some filming, some drone filming, but you can see that all the plots are now occupied and they've been grown and stuff like that. This is our open weekend, so it's August the 17th and 18th this weekend, and we're inviting people to come down and see what we've done. So, and also we're trying to explain to people how and what recycled things we've used to actually establish all these plots. So if I actually just go through the basics on the table here,
Absolutely, yeah.
So George, we talked about on the first video in July, this is your Bryson stuff. This is
right, the Bryson compost.
This is a compost which comes out goes into your brown bins, and eventually.
That's what you mentioned back in July, that big mound that we were stood behind.
Yeah. Well, there's 58 tons of that.
You managed to get it into a pot.
Yeah, well, it's all gone. Everybody's got it. Everybody's taken it. It's being used, so that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So that's a compost that people have mixed in.
Yeah.
That's the original soil, and the original soil is great. And everybody here, we've not imported any soil. It's original soil, and you can see some produce being grown.
Yeah.
This is recycled concrete. So this is crushed rubble, basically.
Right.
And we've used that for the base of the road, or the path in.
Has that come from the site itself, or has that been imported to the site?
That's imported, that's come from Thorncliffs,
Right.
where your recycling tip is.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they actually take take concrete and crush it, and then grade it, and we use this as a base, a sub-base. That is, as I say, your Bryson stuff, that comes from the quarry in Llandulus. So that's where it's stored, and it's stored there for 12 months. It breaks down, they sieve it, and then it comes to us as we just get it in loads of 20 tons.
And I think you said any resident of Abergele can get this stuff.
Yes, well, we'll probably bring it in here ourselves. The biggest issue at the moment is that the transport issues, because yeah, we will bring it in here, but the problem at the moment is the County Council can't transport it from Bryson's to the Gulf
Right.
Tip. So that's
Okay.
just off at the moment, but we'll try and sort that out.
Now you've got these
Yeah, well,
boards here.
This is all recycled plastic. It comes from Bottle Within. So as you go into Bottle Within, opposite the golf course, down the bottom there is an extruding factory that takes all your waste plastic, and all these, you know, all your stuff you've put in your bins goes into waste plastic, and then it gets extruded, and so that then becomes, well, a post, a piece, a small post.
Yeah. And the beauty of it, I suppose, is it doesn't rot.
No, it doesn't rot. It's easy to work with, easy to cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can, if it gets water on it. The average, when we use wooden bases, or I've used wooden bases, they'll probably last between 5 and 10 years, depending on where they are. This will last forever.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
You won't get wood rot in that.
No, you won't get
plastic.
But it's the important thing for me. Is all this stuff on the table is recycled. We've not dug it out of the ground.
No.
It's the original soil, crushed rubble from when they take buildings down, Bryson's, plastic.
Now, the last time we came in July, you showed us your beehives.
Yep.
Yeah, and I can see some honey here on the table.
Well, this is I've just brought one frame down. I'm just taking the honey off at the moment. So you just take the frames off. All these frames are at home, and you can see it's just dripping out at the moment. So that's it's cool. I've uncapped it.
It looks like it was absolutely full.
Yeah, it was, and it's still dripping out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not have the wax, but that's your thing. And that is off here as pure as you can be. You won't get anything pure.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Those little bees working hard all the time. So this is George. We were talking about this before. All the allotmentees are affiliated to the National Allotment Society. These are the handbooks. They're going out today. The 2025 handbooks and seed catalogues for next year. Again, this is the produce that they've donated this morning. We've just picked a few things. Diverse beans, different types of beans, rhubarb, onions, peas, tomatoes, beetroot. There's marrows, cucumbers, courgettes, you name it. There's
plums.
Potatoes, plums, damsons, apples, pears. I'm just looking around now. I can't even remember. You know, we have people got some nice flowers growing.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. There must be about 30 or 40 different things growing here.
Right. Well, we're going to take a look around.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so once again, thank you.
Oh, and thank you for coming back as well, because, you know, I've not done the hard work. This is 14 weeks ago you came here, and it was wet and soggy, but people were starting to plant. As you go around today, you'll see what happens, what Mother Nature can do in 14 weeks.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Well, no, it's amazing. And also, I've got to say thank you to all the allotmentees. All of them have come down and they've made sure that all their allotments are presentable. They're looking after it, and they're a joy to work with. And that's the other thing is, it's formed its own little community group. They've got a WhatsApp group. They've got their own, emails and stuff like that. So it's amazing.
That's really good.
Well, that's what we wanted to see, and it seems to be working. And thank you for you two to film it and document it.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Dave. I'm George, and
George.
We're coming along today to this open day, and we've been interviewing a couple of the allotment owners. And I was just wondering, how long have you been on this plot?
I started planting, well, we started about 13 weeks ago. So we've done very, very well. I didn't expect it because we were quite late in the season for getting things out, but it's just come on amazing.
Yeah, so next year you'll probably do better than this.
Yes, yeah. I started things at home from seed, but we were still late getting into here. But yeah, it's been about 13 weeks altogether, or 14 weeks, something like that now. But they've gone off that plot now. I've had peas, I've had beans. We've got carrots coming up.
It looks like beetroot as well.
I've had plenty of beetroot. We've had lots of onions. There's still a few more left to come out now. We did them in stages.
Yeah.
I've just started putting my winter stuff in now. I've got some winter collie gone in and sprouts. And
so what was your motivation for taking on an allotment plot?
Oh, I've always wanted an allotment.
Really?
I really have. I used to have a big garden, and then when we moved to Abergele about 3 years ago, it's only a small garden. I got a bit there, but when Andrew put it up about opening an allotment,
Yeah.
my name was down
Oh, right.
quite fast.
Oh, good. So what sort of community spirit do you have in the allotment?
We have a lot. We talk to most people,
Yeah.
you know.
Andrew's saying there's quite a community spirit
Oh,
growing.
there
You've got
is,
WhatsApp and all
yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Oh yeah, we're all on the WhatsApp
Yeah.
page and we have a laugh on there, you know.
Yeah.
It's good. It is really, really good.
Well, Dave, thank you very much indeed for talking to us.
You're welcome.
And
You're
I
welcome.
hope your harvest is plentiful.
Well, keep our fingers crossed.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hi, Pam. Nice to see you again. We were here in July and obviously you were just starting out. So how well has it come along?
It's done really well. We're really pleased with it. We've had a few failures, cabbages aren't doing so well with that are outside, but we've got a lot more undercover over there.
So the caterpillars have had it, have they?
Pretty much everything else is doing well. We've
Right.
harvested some of the carrots.
Yeah.
You can see there's lots of onions here ready to.
So
ready
you've got stuff ready now for harvesting.
Yeah, these potatoes will be, half of them will be ready very
Yeah.
soon. The herb bed's been really great. It's probably the nicest part of the allotment.
Right. So you feel this has been a great success for you?
Yeah, it's been fantastic for us. It's been a lovely place to come and work.
Yeah.
You know, and just sit and have a cup of tea as well.
That's it, isn't it?
We've got the teapot now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just we've picked a few of the beans and broad beans and things. We're constantly picking herbs and taking.
Because you got both sides, have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Want to
right.
Come and have a look.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah. So we just take a walk over there.
More onions here.
Yeah.
We've been experimenting to see how the tomatoes do outside.
Okay.
So we'll wait and see.
And how do you feel they've done?
Not as well as they do inside,
Right. Okay.
but they're surviving.
Now, when we last saw this, it was just soil really with a couple of sprouts on it.
So this looks, very overgrown, but actually we've got lots of runner beans. We've got sweet corn that we weren't sure how that would
Well,
do.
it's
but
come along, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got
Got some nice corn cobs there.
Absolutely, so that's
Yeah.
exciting.
Just down there. Yeah. So how long do they take to ripen?
Well, we put everything in around April time.
Yeah.
So probably maybe another month or so if we get weather like this, maybe soon.
Oh, that'd be really good. And of course, you got your sweet peas there.
Loads of sweet peas intermingled with peas as well.
Yeah.
underneath, and then broad beans, cabbages and kale.
Yeah.
And then show you what the pride of it is our herb
That's
garden. I
it,
think
yeah.
that looks the prettiest anyway.
Okay.
And this is here, for anybody to come.
And
if
this
they want
is
herbs, fresh
your mint?
herbs, we're happy to,
And
share them.
parsley.
So this is mint. We've got two or three different kinds of mint.
Yeah.
There's another one over there, spearmint. We've got some coriander that's we're leaving to go to seed now. This one here. That's
Okay,
sort of
yeah.
falling over. We've got lots of
Will
thyme.
that plant itself again, ready
Well,
for
we're
next
gonna-
year?
We'll use the seeds.
Oh, you'll
to
okay.
grow fresh coriander
Yeah.
next year. We hope that
Yeah.
works.
You're into poppies, opium.
Poppy, lots of poppies. Yeah. This is the feverfew, which has been beautiful, but
Yeah.
it's obviously it's dying off now.
Yeah.
Some lovely parsley and sage.
Yeah. And of
As I
course,
say,
this
if
is really good for the ecology, isn't it?
Yeah,
All the
absolutely.
wildlife and that.
Yeah. And then we've got chives and,
Yeah.
and then some cornflower, I think, at
Yeah.
the end there. So we've got pollinator flowers dotted around to
Yeah.
bring in.
You can see all the bees.
Yeah.
We've seen the result with Andrew's honey.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been very, very
It just
good.
attracts them. And then it's lovely to be amongst all the other
Yeah.
beds as well. Cause
Everyone said what community spirit there is.
It's
Yeah.
been great. It's a lovely space.
Okay,
really is.
Pam. Well, thank you very
Okay.
much indeed.
Cheers. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
You're just walking around the allotments. Are you planning to have one day?
Yes.
Why do you want an allotment?
I just feel like it'll be really good for the world. I feel like this is going to be a really good place for loads of people to come and plant veg and fruits and all sorts.
Okay, and so when you have yours, what sort of stuff are you going to plant?
I think I might plant apples and carrots and loads of things.
Cabbages?
Yeah.
Do you like
rhubarb.
cabbage? Do you like cabbage?
Not really, but my family do. I'm really gonna really want to plant some onions.
Onions?
Yeah.
I like onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really nice on burgers.
All right then, Jack. Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here.
Thank you.
Hi, Charlie. I know that you're a member of the community and you've just come down to have a look about. But from your perspective, what's your thoughts on a project like this?
I think you just have to look around and see how amazing it is to see community come together, using these facilities, growing their own food. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. And I really want to record my thanks for Andrew because he's done an amazing job here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting something a little bit more ramshackle than this, but it's very professionally done, isn't it?
It is absolutely very professionally done. And I think it's something, you know, we really need. Not everyone's got access to a garden, but it's that community thing as well. You might have your own space, but to be able to come here and engage other people, swap ideas.
It's interesting you say that because we've spoken to a couple of the plot holders and they've said exactly that. You know, they have a very small garden and they've always dreamt of being able to grow their own veg and things like that. So this has been an absolute godsend for them.
And again, I have a garden, but I haven't got a clue how to grow vegetables. So for me, to be able to come here and get some help and assistance, because, you know, it's quite a big step to take, isn't it? Make sure you do it right. So yeah, it's that community thing, but growing your own food. I mean, for children to eat more vegetables and stuff, it's nothing better than them actually growing it themselves and seeing where it comes from.
Yeah. Well, Charlie, I know you're busy and I know you want to go and have a chat with Andrew and have a look at what's available.
Yeah, look, cheers guys, and thanks for everything you do with it.
Thank you very much.
Me granddad's grey, I saw him yesterday, standing in the supermarket queuing up to pay. But it was moan, moan, moan. He kept on going on about the price of peas and carrots and how he used to grow his own. And how he dig, dig, dig. And how his onions were so big, big, big. And everything would just grow, grow, grow. And how he loved his garden so. He said, I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see. It meant a lot, me old allotment. He said, listen grandson, I'll show you how it's done. Come round after tea tomorrow and we can have some fun. But when I got there, there was soil everywhere. He'd dug up his lawn and flowers and was resting in a chair. And now we dig, dig, dig. And Grandad smiles really big, big, big. And as the garden started to grow, 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 he still loves to let me know. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see. It meant a lot, me old allotment. And I said, Grandad, if that's what you loved, then why did you give it up? He said, when your grandma died, well, it all just got too much. And my joints started to ache, and then my hips got replaced.